Hi family, I am back with another reading. This reading will be for Cancer. Okay, first let's give thanks to the Most High for being all seeing, all knowing, all present, all good, and being the only wise God. And giving thanks to my ancestors for their sacred knowledge, wisdom, and strength. And giving thanks to my spirit team for their guidance and support. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this reading for Cancer. Okay, what message do you have for Cancer? Okay, let's see. Okay, we have first card out is the Knight of Swords, so there is a message of truth. Okay, about a 10 of Swords. We have a Hangman, Pisces energy. Okay, and we have Five of Pentacles. Okay, Taurus energy, and we have 8 of Swords. Okay, so there's a message of truth going out about a betrayal. Okay, that someone is looking at the Five of Pentacles. Okay, with the 8 of Swords, Gemini energy, somebody feeling trapped. Okay, they could be having to do with someone's destiny at the bottom of the deck. Oh, ooh. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and clarify. We got the Star card. Aquarius energy could be, or healing could be significant. Somebody's hopes and wishes and dreams coming true. Okay, so let's see. Somebody could be feeling burdened at this time. Okay, so what do you want Cancer to know? Okay, mirror this Knight of Swords. Okay, this is a Hermit. Okay, sending a message of truth out. Okay, about something's dead over. Scorpio energy. Mirror this 10 of Swords. Okay, we have this Gemini energy. Okay, Lovers. Okay, there was a choice. Okay, to betray someone. Okay, we got Hierophant, Taurus energy at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we want to mirror this Hangman. Okay, so it could be looking at the perspective of someone's destiny here. You could be looking at the perspective of someone's destiny. Okay, you could be seeing a Five of Pentacles. Okay, at the bottom of this deck, you could be looking at a Taurus. Okay, thinking about a Taurus. Mirror this Five of Pentacles. Okay, Taurus investment. Okay, it has something to do with the Devil, the bottom of the deck. Okay, so the Devil could have something to do with an investment in a Taurus. So I'm seeing two Tauruses here. A Taurus investing in another Taurus. Okay, could have something to do with the Devil. Some sort of toxic behavior, patterns, choices, energy. Okay, mirror this 8 of Swords. Okay, we have this Nine of Wands. This Star card. Someone's wishes coming true. They're trapped. They're scared. Okay, about their wishes coming true. They could be feeling guarded. Okay, with this Nine of Wands energy. Okay, so let's go to a recent past of this Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords, there was an opportunity presented. Okay, and there was a message going out about it coming from a Virgo. Okay, so let's go to the recent past of this 10 of Swords. There was some sort of betrayal. Okay, there was some sort of Gemini energy. They could have been, somebody could have been trapped. Okay, they end up being betrayed. This Gemini. Okay, There was a perspective, okay? There was somebody could be still feeling guarded with this Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy here. Okay, so let's see the Hangman. So the recent past of, so there was the recent past of this Ten of Swords. There was the Eight of Swords. Somebody felt trapped. Okay, they could have been trapped. They could have been in jail, or thinking they're going to jail, or they could be just mentally. Okay, then we have, that's a Gemini energy, and this Ten of Swords is mirroring this Gemini energy, so they could feel betrayed in some sort. Okay, so they're looking at, Cancer could be looking at a perspective of someone's destiny. Okay, what's the recent past for this Pisces energy? Okay, Pisces energy has seen something. Okay, they stood up, they seen something, they seen an opportunity, a perspective, okay, and a gift. It's some sort of journey, a spiritual journey, okay, that could determine how somebody's wheel of fortune will turn out. Okay, so there looks like there was a Taurus and a Five of Pentacles presented an opportunity, an investment. Recent past for this Five of Pentacles. Okay, there was someone who was in a recent past that was successful. Okay, with a gift. Okay. Okay, so this Taurus energy decided to create an investment of some sort, okay, in the Two of Cups energy. Okay, so there was a Taurus that invested in another Taurus. Okay, so what's the recent past of this Eight of Swords? Recent past, there was somebody celebrating something. Okay, they were celebrating something, okay, and there was a celebration in some sort, and that there was a Three of Swords, no, Eight of Swords, something that led them into the Eight of Swords energy. Okay, the mirroring, this Eight of Swords was mirroring some sort of star. Okay, some wishes coming true. Okay, we had this Five of Swords energy. Somebody had gave up. Okay, the Five of Swords energy. There was a message of truth going out forward. Okay, a message of truth coming forward. Okay, about Ten of Cups, someone's happiness. Okay, and their gift, and that somebody refusing love. Okay, they could have foreseen some happiness, and then ending something, death, nothing coming to an end. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some information about this Knight of Truth going forward. Okay, like I said, it came from a Virgo. Okay, it has something to do with a Capricorn, juggling some options. Okay, creating some sort of burden for someone. Okay, so there was a message of truth. So there has something to do with Capricorn. There we did see a double, some toxic energy out there somewhere. Okay, so yeah, so there was some sort of burden that somebody was juggling an option, as an option. Okay, so mirror this Nine of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, she was mirroring this Nine of Wands energy. So she was kind of feeling kind of guarded about a burden, or about someone moving to calmer waters. Okay, so let's see. We got Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So that could be significant. Let's see. Tell me more. Okay, so there was a Pisces energy. Okay. Someone's wishes fulfillment. Okay. And it has something to do with some sort of toxic connection. Okay, well, here we go with the Ten of Wands again at the bottom of the deck. So this Pisces could have wished upon Seven of Swords to bring some sort of burden to someone. Okay, that was burden. Then we have some sort of toxic way with the Devil energy. So I'm seeing something underneath. Okay, has something to do with some sort of gift. Okay, mirror this Nine of Wands. Okay, I said Nine of Wands, but I'm looking at the Ten of Cups. So mirroring this happiness, there was the Eight of Swords that was happy. Okay, about a gift. Okay, So tell me more. Okay, there was Sagittarius energy. There was a healing aspect, and there was a new beginning. Ace of the World card. Okay, Sagittarius. Okay, so mirror this energy. Okay, mirroring this Sagittarius healing energy is this Empress energy. Okay, someone grounded, nurture, balanced. Okay. Okay. So then there was some sort of heartbreak to this Gemini. Some sort of betrayal. Okay. That you see. Alright, so let's see. Recent past for this Empress. Okay, there was a Four of Wands. There was an Aries energy. Recent past. I don't know, my spirit just want me to go to the recent past of this Empress. So there was an Aries energy that had offered a cup to take some sort of action. Okay, there was action taken as an offer to this Empress energy. Okay, towards someone's healing, or towards the Sagittarius energy. Okay. All right, so let's see. We're going to go ahead and go back over here and clarify this Three of Swords. So there was some sort of heartbreak. Okay, there was some sort of chaos, competition. Leo energy that was here. We have the Seven of Swords. They could have been doing something sneaky, lying, betrayal, deceitful. Okay, with this cup of love that was offered. Okay, I'm seeing something was exposed. Okay, so this Leo could have been exposed for this energy. Right behind it, I wanted to show his face. Okay, though someone had given up. Okay, so there was something still working. Somebody was working in the background to create some sort of, I don't know what that Seven of Swords energy. Okay, so it's mirrored this Five of Wands, Leo's energy. Okay, there was some sort of conflict, chaos, and confusion going on behind the scenes with this Moon, Scorpio, with this Leo energy. With this Pisces energy. Okay, they could have been wanting to be sneaky, conniving, stealing, thieving, taking something from Two of Cups energy. Okay, that's your energy. Okay, maybe you could have had an idea. This Emperor could have had an idea with this Page of Cups in the background. They could have brought an idea to you for something going on a journey behind this Moon with this Leo. Okay, so let's see. Recent past of this Emperor being here. Okay, there was a Leo. Yeah, there she go. Okay, so there was a Leo working. Okay, could have been working with a Virgo. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so mirror this Emperor. Okay, yeah, this Emperor had been doing some sort of magic. Okay, with this Leo behind the Moon, with this Pisces. Okay, on Queen of Pentacles. Okay. For Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so they could have come to you with some sort of idea to do magic. We have the Page of Wands, we have the Queen of Cups, and we have this Queen of Pentacles. So there could have been, you could have had an offer to do some sort of magic on a Queen of Pentacles, for a Queen of Pentacles, around a Queen of Pentacles, coming from this Emperor. Recent past of this Magician. Okay, so it has to do with, yeah, Aries foreseeing some sort of happiness. Okay, for a Pisces energy. Okay, so there was some sort of idea of this Pisces wanting to see somebody happy. Okay, we got this King of Cups right here. Okay. I don't know, we still have this Five of Wands and the Five of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so let's see, let's continue on. It'd be significant. So let's see, I'm curious. Mirror this magic. Okay, this marriage. Again, we got all this Aries around this magic here. So there could have been some magic. This Aries have performed some sort of magic, wanting to do some sort of magic in your energy. You know something about some sort of magic on someone who wasn't able to make a decision, who was at a stalemate, a Libra energy. Okay, so this magic is mirroring this King of Wands. Okay, it's also, this Emperor is mirroring this magician, and the magician is mirroring back at the King of Wands. Okay, there could have been Yeah, we have the Chariot. Okay, so let's see. Mirror this King of Wands. Okay, so the King of Wands is mirroring this Devil. Okay, some toxic ways, behavior. Okay, again, you're supposed to be bringing in some sort of victory. Your energy here for this with or for or on with the, somewhere around this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, I don't know, something want to slip out. Okay, I don't know. It's about this Five of Swords. It keep wanting to show itself. So I'm going to go ahead and put it out. So there was some type of illusions put around this Queen of Pentacles related to this Five of Swords in reverse. Some sort of illusions. The second time, some sort of heartbreak, Three of Swords energy. So there could have been a heartbreak of some sort. Okay, because someone put down a sword. Mirror this. Okay, yeah. Heartbreak. Somebody was sad. They was in regret. Okay, this is a Scorpio energy. They could have put down the sword. Okay, here you are again with the Chariot. So you're coming through with this magic. You're coming through with this sadness. You're coming through. I don't know. You could have something to do. Yeah, you could have taken a leap of faith. Create some sort of sadness and regret. Yeah, we still got this Fool at the bottom of the deck. You could have been collecting information about a gift, some sort of wand, for this Aries energy to see how something would turn out. Okay, we're going to get two more. Okay, Fool is still here. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. Okay, somebody was sad that somebody put down a gift. Okay, your energy, and you have some toxic energies, magic, the Devil, this Pisces in and behind the Moon. Okay, and you have this Five of Wands. So I'm getting a lot of energy around this Gemini. Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords. Okay, so there could have been some sort of magic done behind the scene, coming against someone because they was no longer fighting in the fight. Let's see. Recent past of this Five of Cups. Okay, there was an offer. Okay, to present a Five of Cups energy, to create some sort of burden for someone. This is a cup. This could have come from a King of Cups or a Queen of Cups. Okay, let's go to the recent past of this Five of Swords. Okay, so yeah, so it could have been this King of Pentacles. He could have been in a nightmare. Okay, based on what he saw. Okay, Aries and King of Pentacles. Somehow they was in this energy. Okay, or they wanted to put somebody in this energy. Okay, somehow they end up dropping the swords. Okay, because they were sad and in regret about something. Okay, recent past of this Devil here. Okay, the Devil was, recent past of this Devil, Capricorn energy was the truth. Okay, the truth that came out in justice. Okay, about this Knight of Cups. Okay, so they could have found themselves guilty of something. Okay, facing the truth in the situation. And they had to put down their guard, so they decided to do some sort of magic behind the moon to create some sort of chaos and competition behind this moon and this Pisces energy against this Gemini. I'm getting double Gemini here. So there was some sort of magic to create some sort of Ten of Swords for this Gemini. I noticed your energy is also, yeah, I saw this Three of Cups. So somehow you created something. You did something here with this energy, with these magicians and this Devil energy, because they had to put their swords down. They could no longer fight. And they was in the Five of Cups energy. Recent past of this moon. Okay, so there was an opportunity, two opportunities, okay, that could have been presented by a Leo to start a new beginning. Okay, so something happened with this moon energy. some chaos. Yeah, Leo's right there, the Five of Wands, which clarified the mirror that mirrored the Leo. Okay, so what was the intention of this Leo? Okay, it was, damn, I said what was the intention of the moon, but the Leo came out and it was like to expose something. Okay, this Hierophant energy. Okay, so that was their plans. Okay, so that's what this magic was about, to create some type of exposure. What's to show me the inside of this exposure? Okay, they wanted to create some sort of tower inside. Something happened inside of this moon around this Nine of Coins. Okay, could have been something to create some sort of burden around this Ten of Wands, Knight of Wands. Something got exposed through this Leo energy. I said the intention. Okay, the intention was a message. Okay, to be sent to create some sort of tower. Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands energy. Okay, so let's see what's inside of this Hierophant. Okay, some work done by a Virgo. Okay, they could be working with a Virgo. Okay, they've been working on some tarot. Okay, on a cup, on an offer, a gesture of love. Okay, sent forward. Okay, to the world. Okay, so let's see. Tie the two together. Okay, yeah, wishes fulfillment. Ten of Cups was there. Okay, the actions and what's connected to it. Okay, so Pisces energy. So there was some sort of Pisces energy of wishes fulfillment, that someone would send a message. Okay, and intend create some type of exposure. Recent past for this Tower. Okay, there was an action, yeah, that brought a tower. Recent past for this Knight of Coins. There was someone's new beginning, okay, connected to the Knight of Coins. Recent past for this Ten of Wands. Okay, so the Ten of Wands was there and they want to create some sort of burden. Okay, someone's new beginning. They wanted the Ten of Pentacles and they wanted this action to lead into a tower. Tell me more about this tower. Okay, the Four of Pentacles. This is a Virgo energy, Capricorn energy. Okay, they was refusing something, this collaboration with this Taurus energy, High Priestess and her gifts. Okay, so because that person refused something, that's why this Emperor this energy is over here with this Aries energy, connecting to some sort of tower. Yeah, to bring something to an end, the Death energy, to this High Priestess. Okay, in this collaboration, see how right here, they didn't want this collaboration. The Aries, the Four of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. So this is Aries and the Scorpio energy. Okay, so somebody was unaccepting of some sort of collaboration. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so there was a Page of Cup here. Recent past this Page of Cups. Okay, there was an indecision about this cup, this fishy cup. This Libra, they could have been collecting some information about this cup. Moving forward. Okay, there was some sort of betrayal afterwards. Okay, with this Capricorn. Okay, because I said recent past of this Two of Swords. And then with the Ten of Swords. And then this is the bottom of the deck. So there has to have been some sort of Virgo, Capricorn energy to do some sort of betrayal with this cup, with this love cup. And that's how it ended up being affected with this Gemini energy. Okay, there was some sort of magic done to affect this Gemini. Okay, because they were moving towards some sort of victory. Let's see. So it was a Taurus to block. They use a Taurus to block, Queen of Cups to block this Taurus. So they use you to block somebody happiness, to bring some sort of Nine of Swords to this Gemini. Okay, so that's where your energy. I had to tap into the Capricorn. So they was like, yeah, you were supposed to bring some sort of Nine of Swords to a Gemini, because he was already at the Eight of Swords. But the intention, the whole raw was the Ten of Swords. Okay, let's do some magic. Let's see. Let's go into this magic. Recent past is Magician. Okay, so there was a Three of Pentacles. So there was a collaboration with a Taurus. Okay, that somebody could have been paid. Oh. Okay, they was paid someone to miss out on the opportunity. Paid to miss out on the opportunity. Four of Cups. This High Priestess. The recent past is this Magician. Okay. Okay. To miss out on the opportunity with this Two of Cups. Okay, so that's where the magic came in. Okay, so somebody did some magic. I'm trying to figure out. So tell me about the magic. Okay, so it was magic done on this Knight of Cups, this message of love. Okay, to create a tower. Okay, and to create some sort of heartbreak. Okay, so that's why it was like, okay, Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So that has something to do with King of Pentacles, holding on to some finances. This devil energy. Okay, Capricorn, pick up heavy Capricorn. So you would, inside of this magic was for someone to experience a tower once a message of love was delivered, and to create some sort of heartbreak. Okay, so it was a double effect. Okay, so now we understand a little bit more about what's going on. Okay, so there was some magic done behind the scene. So my question is, recent past of this Three of Cups over here. Okay, so the recent past of your energy over here with the wishes fulfillment, that you had an opportunity. Ten of Pentacles was in your recent energy. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so that was Virgo energy. Okay, so there could have been a Virgo energy conversation with you. Okay, I don't know if it could have been about King of Cups. But we'll get to that one at the end, okay? We'll keep that there. Next, we're over here with this Hangman. So somebody has been awakened to something. Okay? The Destiny is here. The Hangman is here. Pisces here. They have... Okay, look. We got the Hangman here. Looking at different perspectives. Okay, and it was clarified by... either... I can't remember. Another Hangman, which is the upright. They see somebody's destiny. They've been awakened to something. Okay? So this is, we have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we can go ahead and clarify this row right here. Okay, so clarify. Okay, so we have this Eight of Cups. So somebody walked away. So Pisces, he was awakened to something, to somebody's destiny. So then the Pisces walked away. There was some sort of conversation going forth. Okay, so he's coming to tell somebody about somebody's destiny. I know he's leaving somewhere, okay, because this is triple Pisces energy with somebody's destiny here. So let's see. Let's go to the recent past, this Hangman and the upright. Okay, so there was the Justice. Justice could have seen something in the upright. Okay, they seen something clearly. Recent past. Okay, so this Pisces is awakened to something. They're seeing something. What are they seeing? They're seeing an opportunity. Okay, they seeing an opportunity. So recent past of this Hangman in the upright. In the upright in reverse, there was Justice. Okay, Justice. The next energy is Hangman in the upright. So I'm thinking this Pisces is trying to bring some sort of justice to himself. It's a lot of his energy here around someone's destiny. Hierophant, Nine of Swords, Justice. Okay, so they want to bring some sort of Nine of Swords to Justice for a Hierophant. They want to bring somebody Nine of Swords energy. Okay, so they left somewhere. With this Eight of Cups, they left somewhere. Where did they leave? Okay, they left from collecting information. Okay, they had memories of the past. Okay, all right. So mirror this Eight of Cups. Okay, so they collected some information. Now they're going after this Eight of Cups. They're mirroring this Eight of Cups. They're going after this Eight of Cups with an opportunity, the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so tell me more. Okay, so somebody come in with the leap of faith. They're taking the leap of faith. Okay, with the truth. They know the truth is here. Okay, so they are here with a leap of faith. They're leaping forward with this Fool energy. Okay, so let's mirror this Fool. Okay, this is Aries energy. So the Aries is here mirroring this Fool. They could have been on a journey. Okay, so now they're mirroring this energy with this person is having a foresight. They're seeing something. They could be watching a gift. They could be seeing a gift. Okay, so tell me more. Okay, so they see a judgment. Somebody's been put under judgment. Okay. Okay, and they could be under judgment. Okay, and they could be heavy burden about a situation, about an idea that they had. Okay, mirror this judgment. Okay, so this is Pisces energy. Pisces energy is someone's wishes fulfillment. Okay, they could have been laying back thinking about this. Ultimate happiness. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Pisces energy with someone's destiny. A Knight of Cups, a Fool, and his ultimate happiness at the end. Okay, so you could be laying back here thinking about this, refusing an offer. Okay, to create some sort of burden. Someone moving to calmer waters. Okay, so this is where you come in with the Two of Cups. Okay, so somebody could be laying back thinking about refusing an offer. Someone missed an opportunity, creating some sort of burden so they can move to calmer water. Okay, so they decided to come into union, or this was supposed to happen to a union. Okay, so we're going to move over here. We're going to move over next. Okay, to this Five of Pentacles investment in someone's success. Okay, somebody's successful. Leo's energy here now. We have the Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy at the bottom of the deck. So let's mirror this. Okay, so this mirroring this Six of Wands is this Knight of Pentacles. So that means with this investment, when they win, that they will win a Nine of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords energy. So the Seven of Swords energy is what I'm picking up is with this, I don't know, has something to do with somebody paying somebody, giving some value. The Six of Pentacles paying out evenly. So while somebody, the source is giving evenly, fair share, giving and receiving, there's the Seven of Swords in the mix here. Okay, this is Aquarius energy. Okay, so let's continue on. So there's the Capricorn energy. They're here juggling two opportunities, okay, in love. Okay, so there is presenting an opportunity to someone in love. Okay, this one to come out. Okay, so that it's something that they could have been watching tarot. They had two opportunities. Watching some tarot. Tell me more. Okay, so they want to take action. So there was an action that was taken, the Aries, that to block someone. Okay, so there was some sort of action that was taken. The Aries energy, fast moving, they was moving in, they moving out. Okay, to deliver this fishy cup. Okay, so something, it was even some passionate action towards blocking the truth was here. Okay, to this fast action coming in. I'm getting Seven of Swords. Blocking, Seven of Swords. Somewhere around someone's Seven of Swords. Some sort of betrayal, lie, deceit, some cunning. Something happened. Okay. So let's see. Let's check. Recent past to this Page of Cups. Okay, so I'm getting somebody having memories of the past. Okay, sending a message about a memory of the past. Okay, it could have something to do with this Hierophant. Have something to do with the truth of a Hierophant. Something to do with the work of a Virgo in someone's new beginning. Bringing something to an end. Okay, someone had an idea. Okay, they had some plans to create some sort of illusion. Okay, Seven of Cups energy. So somebody sat back and thought about it. Could have been this Libra, Leo energy. Okay, to create some sort of Three of Swords. To get somebody to miss out on an opportunity. Okay, could have been this King of Cups. Okay, something has been exposed. All right, so We're going to find out what it is, okay? That was this Page of Cups that was going out. And there was an action taken against it. So we're going to go to the recent past of this Knight of Wands. Okay, recent past of this Knight of Wands. Okay, there was a Queen of Pentacles. Okay, there was some information collected from a Queen of Pentacles, and there was an action that was taken. Okay. Okay, this Queen of Wands could have been at a stalemate. Libra energy about how to block someone from this opportunity. Okay, so there was an action that was taken, so they somehow there was ended up being the Ten of Swords. What happened? Somebody moved to calmer water. Somebody said something about moving in calmer water. Queen of Cups. They could have spoken to a Queen of Cups, your energy, Cancer energy, about somebody moving to calmer water and betraying someone. With this Queen of Swords, there was a conversation about moving to calmer waters and betraying someone. Direct conversation with you. Okay? Could have something to do with the Leo that got exposed. Or something was exposed. Okay, so next we have this Star card, the Eight of Swords, and somebody wishes coming true. With this Eight of Swords, Gemini, and the Star card. Okay, we got Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this is the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, wishes, dreams coming true, but somebody's trapped. They feel they're trapped. But that's just the energy. Somebody feeling burdened, they refuse an offer through tarot. Okay, from this Hierophant. Somebody refused an offer. Okay, so that could have been your energy. Your energy is here. Okay, recent past to this Three of Cups. You could have refused an offer for a Queen of Pentacles. You could have, I'm getting agreed with someone. Okay, there was some information collected. So the information that was collected, recent past this Three of Cups, was some sort of legacy. It's like something transferred here from this Eight of Swords to this Star card to this Victory. Recent past this Victory is your energy, which is this Victory is this Three of Cups. It's your energy. Recent past is ten of Coins. So you had a conversation with a Virgo about some Ten of Pentacles. What's the outside influence of this Ten of Pentacles? Okay, so it has something to do with somebody's gift. Journey, okay, to break someone's heart, okay, outside influence, and to create some sort of tower, okay, around this Ten of Pentacles. Outside for someone to refuse an offer, okay, to block someone from the beginning. So yeah, so you could have spoken with a Virgo. That has something to do, because the Virgo is here with an opportunity right here, the beginning of your reading, okay, with this opportunity right here with this Virgo. Okay, with you receiving some sort of message of truth. Okay, so with that message of truth, this Virgo was standing at a burden. She was kind of feeling guarded because this Gemini had his King of Swords, had his wishes coming true. And then you have this Empress in healing and this Four of Wands at home is business opportunity. Some sort of marriage. I'm getting marriage with this Empress. I don't know if she wants some sort of marriage. I have to get more information about that. What's the recent past of this Empress? Okay, we got the Queen of Wands. Okay, Queen of Wands in reverse. Or Queen of Wands, whether she was in reverse or not. Okay, it came out in reverse. Okay, so this person, and then recent past. So this person's, their energy, recent past with the Queen of Wands in reverse, that's like a wicked energy. Working with this Taurus energy. The Queen of Wands in reverse and this Empress clarified. Okay, so it has something to do with the King of Cups. Okay, somebody being in the Nine of Swords. About the truth. Okay. So it has something to do with somebody's healing. Temperance energy or a Sagittarius or someone's healing. Okay. So this Empress, this Queen of Wands in reverse, and this King of Cups has something to do with somebody's healing. Okay. We do have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So anyway, outside of this influence of the Ten of Pentacles is, like I said, I just want to see what was around the Ten of Pentacles. And we do have a Page of Wands. We do have a disaster, and we do have a Four of Cups. Someone missing an opportunity with Three of Swords. Recent past around this Ten of Pentacles. Somehow they came to you for a victory. Somehow there was some sort of victory. You brought some sort of victory here. They won something. They're celebrating you for some sort of reason here. Could be this Pisces energy, because we got a lot of recent past Pisces energy. Two energies over. What's the inside of this Three of Cups? Okay, that somebody was able to bring a Nine of Swords to a Gemini. Okay, this King of Wands was in the Nine of Swords. Gemini. Okay. Something being exposed and somebody walking away. Now, that card wanted to, so something wasn't exposed at the time. Okay, we got something about Virgo wishes coming true. Okay, because this Sun card that's inside of your celebration, it wants to flip in reverse, but I stopped it. So this is something that wasn't highlighted. Okay, this is something that wasn't seen, that wasn't illuminated about this happening and somebody's having their wishes to come true. Okay, so that's what's inside of your celebration. Well, tell me what happened in the Three of Cups. Okay, there was an action that was taken. Aries, okay, so you could have taken an action with a Leo. Okay, Aquarius or somebody to move to common water. There was an action taken. And it would have something to do with love. Okay. Somebody. Okay, so love, someone moving to common water. Aquarius. I'm getting Leo, Aquarius. Aries, Leo, Aquarius. And this Ace of Cups and this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, moving to common water. Let's see, mirror this Ace of Cups. Okay, so somebody took a leap towards love. Mirror this Six of Swords. Okay, so it was a Page of Cups that was offered that somebody walked away from. They celebrating somebody moving away from this offer. Okay, mirror this Strength. Okay, this Leo collaborating with the Taurus. Okay, for someone to move away from an offer. Okay, for someone to take a leap towards love. This Fool to take a leap towards love. And someone to walk away. They have something to do with these Aries plans. The bottom of the deck. Yeah, with his actions as well. Mirror his action of this Aries. Okay, this action was taken to bring a new beginning for someone. Okay, and bringing something to an end, a new beginning to an end. Okay, whether it was something that he did that brought something he did to an end, or the action was taken to bring something to an end, or it's over. Something is or was over, intention for it to be over. Okay, so we're going to move on. We're just trying to understand. Okay, so let's see. Tell me more. Okay, so see if someone refused a cup, 4 of Cups. Okay. And they wanted to win at all costs. Okay. And that's where you came in. You could have refused a cup and wanted to win at all costs with this 5 of Swords energy for a new beginning, for someone's new beginning. Okay. Gemini. Okay. You wanted to win at all costs. Because you refused an offer. Or you agreed on an offer being missed. Someone's new beginning. What's the recent past is 4 of Cups? Okay, an illusion. So there was an illusion of someone So if it was an illusion, then illusion was created. Illusions are created, okay, with a cup, with some sort of manipulation towards someone's destiny. So you want to have some sort of illusion around someone's destiny, someone to miss out on the opportunity to win at all costs. So this could have been a Libra to have some sort of illusion. King of Cups, Four of Wands. Okay, Leo, Aries. Could be under some sort of illusion with this magic. Okay, so they could have won. There you go. It has. You don't get illusion. We got the King of Pentacles. Could have been his plan, overall reason for him to come up and gain in some sort financially, because he is the King of Pentacles. If there is no financial gain, there is no reason for this person to be involved. There's no gain. Okay, so overall energy, and that is why you were called in to win at all costs with the Five of Swords. Okay, so we do have the Magician here with this illusion of this King of Cups, this Aries, this Leo, this Libra energy with this illusion here. So tell me, what's on the outside of this illusion? Okay, we have the success, and we got the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, so there was some sort of success that was supposed to have been brought out around a lie. And it's Emperor in reverse. To be successful with a lie, with this wand, this idea that they brought to you to create some sort of illusions and magic. So that's where it came in. So it's like when this person decides to send a message of love, they were to experience a tower, which automatically will pull this Aries into a winning situation with this magic. And this King of Cups. Aries and this King of Cups. And this Libra. Because it was to blindside someone. The magic was done to blindside. Because all this is clarified by this Magician. Hold on. With this illusion. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups, Magic, King of Cups, Four of Wands, which is the Aries, and it's Two of Swords. So that was to keep somebody at a stalemate. Somebody who was supposed to make a decision. A Libra was supposed to make a decision to create some sort of illusion so somebody could win. Okay, so that's where they called you in. Okay, so a recent past of this Four of Cups, which was Aries wanted to see somebody miss out on illusions. That was their plan. Two of Wands. Okay. So tell me what their plans was a part of. Tell me Two of Wands plans. Yeah, this Emperor. This Aries. This King of Wands. Is part of his plans. Was for this Leo. Okay, this Cup of Love. This idea around love. For someone to come in and take a leap of faith, okay, with an idea. Okay, we already clarified the idea. Okay, that was because they wanted somebody to miss out on the opportunity. Okay, so there was illusion that was cast around it, which was again part of Aries' plans. Okay, so whether you're this person that they came in with this cut, I don't know. Let's see, what's the inside of this food? Show me the inside of this food. Okay, this food was supposed to bring some sort of burden, okay, around someone's destiny. Okay, a burden, Sagittarius energy around someone's destiny. Okay, around this Knight of Cups. Okay, could have been this Empress. Okay, also an Empress here. And this Four of Swords. Okay, they could have created an opportunity for someone to lose out on their Knight of Coins. Okay, with this love offer. Okay, with the temp of using you with this Five of Swords and this Queen of Cups opportunity. Okay, so what's the recent past of you? Okay, yeah, this is the offer. Okay, so this is this cup that was on the horse, the message. So they brought it to you. So you're doing something with this cup right here. You're doing something with this cup in an attempt to win at all costs. Now let's find out. They paid you some sort of opportunity. They wanted to move to common water. You could have wanted to move to common water. Somebody was going somewhere. I don't know if you was to get somebody to move. Yeah, you wanted to create a sort of tower. Yeah, there was a tower. Okay, I don't know what this tower is about. The recent past of this tower, yeah, there was some sort of gift. So you affected this tower with some sort of gift. Tell me more. Okay, somebody was sad. And they wanted some tower. They wanted somebody's gift to end into a tower. Somebody was sad. They wanted something to go and create a tower because they were sad. Let's say mirror this 5 of Cups. Okay, they were sad about this 2 of Cups. Okay, and that something was under judgment. Something that they did was under judgment. Okay, mirror this Tower. Okay, so this person hit a tower. Okay, so then there was a message that came through. Okay, some type of message that led somebody just into a 9 of Swords, and this Gemini opportunity came to an end. So this person, there was a message that came through. And caused somebody to be in the 9 of Swords energy. So it affected this Gemini in the 9 of Swords energy. Okay, it could have affected his opportunity. Okay, something came to an end. There could have been a healing. 9 of Pentacles. There was a Justice, Empress. Okay, so there could have been, something came to an end. Some Temperance, healing came to an end. 9 of Pentacles. In the reverse. Okay, we can mirror those energies. Then we have the Justice, heartbroken about this idea from this King of Pentacles. So this could have been also something that was affecting you coming in, bringing in some sort of success. Okay, there's a lot of energies that rely on you to bring this in. So we're just trying to see what are your thoughts with this energy. Okay, so yeah, there you are. So this was your energy. I said, what is your thoughts around this situation at the time? And it was to 7 of Swords for this Devil, for his success. Okay, so what you did, what did you do? Whatever you did, it was something to expose somebody. Okay, this Queen of Wands got exposed. I don't know, something is being exposed. This 2 of Pentacles, this Queen of Wands was exposed. Okay, taking action towards this Taurus and her equal give and take. Okay, they could have paid a Taurus, a Virgo, to get 10 of Pentacles. So there was somebody paid a Virgo to get the 10 of Pentacles. I want that Hierophant is here. Yeah, so it's like once the tower hit, somebody was supposed to do a, I'm getting some sort of energy exchange coming from this Virgo. So we're going to go into the recent past of this Virgo here up at the top. Okay, because this 9 of Pentacles is in reverse. Recent past. Yeah, there was some work done. This is the Virgo energy. Recent past of this 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so we're going to find out what that is. And we're going to go ahead and double check it with that Virgo up there. And then clarify. Yeah, there was some information collected. Okay, and taking action. So that's what the plan was around this 9 of Pentacles. Collect information and take action. Okay. Collect information and take action from this 9 of Pentacles. Okay, to overturn this 9 of Pentacles. Something was said. Okay, and when something was said, then that's when this person went in and did whatever they needed to do. Okay, so that's why Tell me what happened. Yeah, they was working on somebody's new beginning. Okay, they had plans for this Aries new beginning. Okay, this Nine of Pentacles was coming up with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So whatever she did, this Capricorn could have withheld something based on what was said. Okay, so this Nine of Pentacles here, recent past, this Nine of Pentacles is Ten of Cups. Pisces wishes fulfillment. Okay, mirror that. Okay, so there was some sort of memories of the past. Something about a Scorpio, about getting something, remember something coming from this King of Cups, presenting an offer. Okay, they had memories of the past. Pisces, Scorpio energy. Okay, that is a recent past of this Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so they're thinking about this opportunity, okay, for their wishes to come true. Okay, based on what was said. It could come from a King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Okay. Let's see. So there was some information collected for somebody to take action to overturn this Knight of Pentacles. So what information was collected? The Nine of Wands. Somebody was guarded, okay, and collaborating, moving to calmer water. So this Nine of Wands was guarded. Okay, this could have been a Sagittarius. They could have been guarded with this collaboration and moved to calmer waters. So that's the information that was collected. Recent past of this Nine of Wands, they were celebrating, surprise. Okay, this King of Pentacles came in. So this Nine of Wands had a surprise. This King of Pentacles came in. Okay, this King of Pentacles came in. What does King of Pentacles do? They came in after the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, they came in after the Ten of Pentacles with this Empress. Okay, so what did they do? Yeah, they juggled and twisted something up. Mirror this Two of Pentacles. Yeah, they did something with this Gemini. That's what they did, to twist something up, to create some sort of heartbreak. Okay, for this Queen of Pentacles. Okay. She could have created some sort of heartbreak. Okay, for this Queen of Pentacles. Something was twisted up. I need to know. Tell me about this Two of Pentacles. There was the Queen of Wands. Okay, there was some healing. Okay, there was somebody laying back thinking about something. Something being exposed and creating some sort of Knight of Swords. Let's go to the recent past of this exposure. Okay, a tower. But they hit a tower. Recent past with the Sun. Okay, was a Hermit. Okay, so yeah, so once something was done, this Virgo came in. Somehow it took this offer and switched it. They got paid for this. Do something with this cup. Whether it was this Queen of Cups. Let me see the recent past of this cup. Okay, something, the King of Cups, King of Swords. Could have had a conversation about this cup. But somehow this cup, this Hierophant, created some type of Nine of Swords. This Emperor suffered with this Nine of Swords and this cup in some kind of way. There was some type of suffering about this Nine of Cups. Somebody delivering a message of love. Okay? There was something going on around that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick these energies up. Okay, and go back to where we started. Then I'm going to go ahead and end this reading, Cancer. I just need to find out what this celebration was all about. Okay. So Justice was in the recent past of your energy. She was heartbroken about, okay, something, and there was a Seven of Swords energy to win. So I don't know, this something about something being spoken to this Libra, okay, because I went to the recent past of your energy with this King of Cups again. So there was some sort of conversation. Okay, this is your cup. Recent past, there was a Justice. She was heartbroken, okay, about something happening to win, somebody doing something to win. I don't know if it was a conversation with the Queen of Swords. So she had some conversation with you about creating some sort of heartbreak. What's the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups conversation? Okay, about holding on and possessing someone's finances. The Capricorn energy. Okay, about somebody's destiny. Okay, tell me more. Okay, about some sort of judgment. Okay, so something was happening behind the moon to get somebody's wishes fulfillment to come through. And it could have had to have taken some sort of heartbreak, deception, in order to win. So that's why I said they came to you for something. So it could have been the Queen of Swords. Could have come to you, okay, for their wishes to come true. What was said? This Queen of Swords, what was said? Okay, something about the truth. And what else? About the High Priestess. This wants to turn upside down. Okay, something about some plans. Okay, it's almost like they want to say the plans was exposed. That's what I'm getting about this Two of Cups and their wishes fulfillment coming out. So the plans could have been exposed. Let's see the two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they hit a tower. The plans was to hit a tower. It's Queen of Wands. Okay, and it's Nine of Wands, feeling guarded. Okay, they wanted, it could have been some sort of Sagittarius that wanted to come and start a new beginning. Okay, but this Queen of Wands wanted to bring a tower to that. And this conversation with this Queen of Swords with you, yeah, to hold on to some sort of, the truth was out. And they wanted to hold on, the Four of Pentacles. Wanted to hold on. The destiny was to hold on to some finances. Okay, so they came up with some sort of plan. Let's clarify this Four of Pentacles. Clarify this Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they got paid. Six of Pentacles. They paid somebody, a Taurus. Okay, for this King of Swords. Yeah, to be exposed. Okay, so they paid this Taurus to hold on, to trap, to hold on, and this Two of Cups. What was the truth? The Ace of Swords. Okay, about somebody's healing. They got exposed, or the Sagittarius got exposed. Okay, moved to calmer water. Okay, something got exposed and somebody moved to calmer water. Two of Cups. Moved to calmer water. Exposed Sagittarius. Yeah, there was something about this Four of Swords. She laid back and thought about this cup and taking action. Some sort of action that the Aries took. Some sort of action that was around the Aries. Because the Aries was, you was working with the Aries over here. You was working with the Aries. You was working with the Capricorn. You was collaborating with the Taurus. Okay, you had the Emperor. You had the Magician. You had the King of Wands. You had the Devil. Okay. You had the Five of Wands. Okay, then you had the Order. Something was to create some sort of sadness. Okay, because the was this person sad? Yeah. Okay. So mirror this Three of Cups. So there was some, yeah, you worked with this Empress to bring some sort of Three of Swords. That's what this collaboration was. Yeah. It's double confirmation to bring this Three of Cups. So let's go ahead and get into this Empress energy. Okay, because this is Taurus. Okay. Working with this Emperor, the Magician, the King of Wands, the Devil. Okay, to create some sort of sadness. Because this Libra energy was sad. Because someone gave up. So there was still, even though somebody gave up, there was still some work done behind the scene to create some sort of tower. If a person decides to go back and use their gift again. So it's like, you either stay where you are or don't use a gift. No. That's not how it's supposed to be done. If that's what is done, then that's what needs to be exposed. What's the inside of this Empress energy? Yeah, this Nine of Pentacles. Okay, to take a leap of faith towards this Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, the double energy. So this double energy with this Nine of Pentacles was part of the Three of Pentacles to get this Three of Cups over here. Yeah, to twist some things up. This Capricorn energy. Inside this double energy, yeah, somebody's wish is coming true. With this Nine of Cups. Inside this devil, yeah, this Queen of Pentacles. She showed out anyway, the Empress, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, and there you are. This Chariot to bring it home. To bring some sort of ending. Okay, so if that was the plan, to bring some sort of ending, then we need to just move backwards from that, because that's the end result, right? That was the end result you were supposed to bring with this Tower. If someone decided to go back into a situation. This Empress. Seven of Swords energy. Yeah, because it was even down here. You still got the Three of Pentacles. The Taurus energy still working for a new beginning. You got the Three of Pentacles over here. The Three of Cups over here with the Three of Pentacles showed out, and I picked up the energy. I picked it back up. Where did it go? Here, a matter of fact, here, go right here. Yeah, so that was working with them with an intent to get the Ten of Pentacles to win. With the Seven of Swords energy coming straight out of your energy. There was two people working. There was a Virgo and there was a Queen of Cups working on two different things. That's why the Gemini, that's why that Capricorn was juggling two different offers. It was an offer in love and it was an offer in finances. And there was somebody who was supposed to lose both. Okay, so we're finna tie these together, then we're going to end your reading, okay? So we have the death. That's what your plan was, to bring some sort of death, right? Recent past. Okay, there was the Emperor. Something came to an end with the Emperor. Okay, we got the something's supposed to come to an end related to this Emperor and this King of Swords. And some sort of healing. They wanted all of it to come to an end. They want the healing to come to an end. They want the King of Swords to come to an end. And the Aries right there in the middle, bottom of the deck, the Seven of Swords. So whatever was said to hurt or harm someone, after they hurt and harmed themselves, they went into another level with a Leo, an Empress, a Virgo, you, and an intent. Yeah, for this Nine of Pentacles. For this Knight of Pentacles. For this Ten of Pentacles. For this Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so, yeah, King of Cups. So, and the King of Cups. So, that was his plan. Remember, he had decided, he realized something. He came to the light of something. Somebody decided to come back to the gift. They decided, they already had planned. So, they went and notified who needs to be notified to do what needed to be done or to carry through whatever they was planning on carrying through. So they're sitting back, laying back, thinking about the message in this Chariot, and this King of Pentacles, and this Tower. Okay, these Aries plans was, yeah, to sit back for this High Priestess to send a message to this Chariot and this King of Pentacles to create a tower. But that's what happened. The message sent. Yeah, listen to create this tower. Recent path of this tower. Yeah, about this Knight of Cups. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. About somebody being at an indecision, about taking a leap of faith, about doing this Seven of Swords energy is under judgment. So they did hit the tower. Okay, and they celebrated. So they hit a tower. What's the mirror to tower? Yeah, somebody was the Sagittarius. Because somebody did some magic. The Three of Cups, the Cancer, just the Magic. Okay. Somebody with some magic was done on this Sagittarius. This Queen of Wands done some magic on this Sagittarius. King of Swords. Okay. And it was, why is the King of Swords back here? They could have had a conversation with this Leo. Yeah, to collect some information. Okay, and they had an idea for this Queen of Wands and this Queen of Cups. Okay, they presented an ideal way to make some money. Okay, through this justice. Through justice. Okay. To cause some sort of justice for some magic. Something to take action. Somebody refused a cup. Okay, behind this moon based on what was said. So like I said, based on what was said, there was something done behind this moon for somebody to refuse a cup. There was some magic done to somebody refuse a cup behind this moon based on what this Queen of Swords said. Okay. This Queen of Swords presented an opportunity to this Queen of Cups. Okay. Was to collect some information from this Leo energy. And the Queen, yeah, something was about this Queen of Swords, about this King of Swords. They had a conversation about collecting some information and presenting this opportunity, about this opportunity that was presented by justice. And that's why the Queen of Cups is sitting right here in the middle. Presenting the opportunity for justice as a way to make some money. Okay, so that is your reading. Okay, we're going to go ahead and close up here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.